Oh, guys, we have a problem.
What?
We have a big problem.
What?
See this right here? See it right there? You know what's causing that? You know what's causing that, ma'am? Corn thieves, that's right. Freaking raccoons are destroying my deer season. I guess not that bad, because check out this stud that I shot last week. So, I don't do many hunting videos on here, guys. I'm sorry. Just YouTube's weird about them. If you want to see them, though, let me know. So, today is all about wrangling these dadgum coons. Yay! Corn thieves, as I call them. We're going to gang set these raccoon traps right here. So, I have what I think is a secret sauce. There's what my Maddie here thinks is the secret sauce.
Cheese.
We're going to go head to head. We're going to gang trap. Hopefully these raccoons, man, there's so many of them.
Yeah, we caught one.
I have, I've been doing this professionally for what, like
3 years.
1 or 2 days. So I'm pretty much an SME. I'm pretty much the expert on trapping raccoons. I'm gonna go through how I set these up. We're gonna set up a bunch of them. We're gonna use our 2 secret sauces to go head to head and see how we do. Y'all stick around. All right, guys, so last time we did this, like I said, I'm about 2 days into my trapping career. I'm basically a professional. The sun's setting, so I'm sorry if the shadows are weird. Anyway, last time we did this, if you look, we set these traps up. We always secure our feeders down with these T-posts. So what I did is I took these traps and I just wired them to the T-posts. Crazy thing, last time we did this raccoon was crazy. I'll put a picture up once I get done explaining it to you. It's good or bad that these are like this because this raccoon got stuck in this trap and then he came over to this side and he got stuck in this trap. So I had 2. So I'm gonna run it again with all 3 of these leg traps, but I also brought the stuff to set up 2 more brand new offset traps. That way they're out there by the trees where all these raccoons come in at. So some tools that we have for today. Have my sledgehammer, 2-pound sledgehammer. You can use any type of hammer, use a rock, whatever you want to use. I have these handheld, what we used to call in the Army, master keys here. It's a pair of handheld bolt cutters. I have a piece of extra rebar here from, I don't know what project that was from, who knows. Some baling wire, you need some good baling wire in your life. Some Kleins, side cutters, wire cutters, whatever you want to call them. And then 2 more dog proofs, which makes it a total of 5 dog proof traps. So, oh, and the most important part, our 2 secret baits for the day. Our 2 secret weapons. Maddie's all excited. So, weapon number 1. Tuna fish. Starkiss doesn't sponsor the channel, but hey, Starkiss, if you want to reach out, I eat a lot of tuna fish sandwiches. And then I got this bait. This is actual raccoon bait. Cavan's Quality Animal Baits. I picked this up at a Bass Pro, BPS. It was in the sale rack for like $2. Oh, it was in the sale rack for like $2. Look at this wild kid. So we're gonna go head to head with these. Madison, which one do you think is gonna work better? Her tuna fish. I knew she picked tuna fish. So Maddie's team tuna. I'm team Cavan's. We're gonna set them up. We're gonna see what happens here. Okay, for set number 1, I'm gonna show y'all how we set them, and then I'm gonna go step by step how we set them, and then I'm probably gonna set you on time lapse, and we're gonna set the rest of them. So first thing I do, like I said, I wire it to the T-post right here. So we have a set up baling wire. Ma'am. Get her out of there. We have some baling wire, and it's baling wire, and it's wired to the T-post there. From there, these traps, they have these chains at the end of them, okay? So what I did is I just wired it to the chain right there. And guys, I gave it 5 or 6 wraps per side because, listen, these raccoons are gonna get stuck in here for hours overnight, okay? So I wanna do everything I can to make sure they can't get out of this thing. So, super easy to set these things. All you're gonna do is take both your hands right here. This is the latch, I guess. This is the trigger here. You can see it's down inside there is the trigger if I can get the sunlight in there. But so you're just gonna pull them down like this. Once you get it down, you're gonna hold that lever like that. Now these are an interesting way to set these. So you're gonna set that trigger, trying to get the light on it. So you're gonna set that trigger in that gap like that. You're gonna set it behind that little piece of metal like that. Then you're gonna let off, and now it's set. Now how this works, if you're new to trapping, how this works is a raccoon's gonna come by and he's gonna stick his little hand down in there. I wish I had a stick or something here. Oh, I have a fork right here, look. So raccoon's gonna come by, and if you see down in there, that trigger. So he's gonna come in there, he's gonna put his finger on that trigger, and he's gonna hit it, just like that. When it holds him, he's stuck. Oh, thank you. So again, we're gonna Grab both hands. Now they make a little tool. They make a little tool for this where you can stick like this. You can stick it in there and you can pull it down. If you need to use a tool, just go back to the house. No, I'm just kidding. You can use the tool if you want to. But again, real quick, we're gonna pull it down tight like that. Get the lever or the arm pulled down like that. Take this trigger, put it behind the little tab like that. So now we're set. Now guys, once this thing is set, please do not stick your fingers down in that hole. It will break them. So now you can set these before or after, it doesn't matter. Push them down in the dirt like that. Now we have a live set trap. So Maddie, what bait do you want to put in the first one?
Let's do whatever this one's called.
You want to do some cabins?
Yeah.
I thought you were team tuna fish.
I know, but I want the tuna to make more smell than that.
Okay, so we're gonna use this Minnesota brand predator bait.
Minnesota.
So it says on the directions of this, it says use 1 tablespoon per set to be used alone or in connection with a good gland lure. So
Ew.
listen, that stinks. It's one of those smells that you gotta smell it 4 or 5 times because it's so bad. All right, now Maddie's gonna give me the stick. I'm just gonna use this little stick here. What I'm gonna do is take this bait. I'm gonna stick it down in the old trap here. So I'm gonna go past the trigger. So I'm just gonna get a handful of it like that. That old stink bait. I feel like I'm catfishing, man. I'm gonna stick it down in there, right there, just like that. And we're gonna go past the trigger. So we're gonna put it down there below the trigger. Here, I'm gonna set it in there and I'll take that camera and show you what I mean. I took and made that, see how it's down there below the trigger set, black trigger right there? That bait's down there below that trigger. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of it up here around the rim, you know, just a little bit so they can kind of smell it a little bit. Maybe put a little bit on the ground right here, just so they can ask what the heck that is. Or rub it all around the outside, rub it around the mouth right here. You know, just making this whole thing stink. So, boom, set 1 is done. I'm gonna set the other 3 real quick, and then we're gonna set the standalone traps. So y'all enjoy this time lapse. Okay, boom, those 3 are set. So we did this one with caverns. We did the back one with tuna fish, and then we did this front one with both. She wanted to do tuna and caverns, so we did both of them there. All right, so I have never set standalone traps, but I can tell you based on my trail cam, the coons all come from this direction. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set 2 up down here, and that's what I'm gonna see if we can catch one out there. Now, I brought this piece of rebar. What I'm thinking about doing is making like a hook and then like nailing it or hammering it down in the ground. So I'm gonna like, I don't know, bend it right there. Sounds good. I'm gonna bend it is the plan. Golly, that stuff is stout. Oh shoot. Again, folks, remember, we're trained professionals around here. So my idea is I'm gonna like stake it into the ground. I'm gonna like stake it in the ground. So, okay, I'm gonna cut this now. Boom! Set my little stake here. So I guess what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, let's go test this out real quick. Guys, I'm learning this as I go. So let's go back here. Abby, don't touch those. We'll put it, I don't know, like right here.
Oh, by the tree.
We'll put it right here. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna go through this main part. I'm gonna push it a little bit. But guys, essentially what I'm gonna do is hammer this thing in the ground, if it'll let me.
Now this got more.
Okay. That's just gonna pull right out. Okay. Scrub the rebar option. Hold on 1 second. Scrub the rebar, but grab the baling wire and a cow patty. Toss the cow patty, we don't need that. All right, boy, if Roger and Real could see this roll of baling wire, he would have a heart attack. There it is. So what I'm gonna do is get the end here. Hey guys, feel free. Y'all roast me in the comment section, as I know you're already going to, but take it easy on a guy. This is my first real big set. These raccoons are just tearing up my feeder on this deer lease. So what I'm gonna do is come around this tree here. There we go. Just gonna come around that tree. I'm just gonna wrap the line. I'm gonna wrap the mess out of it. Maybe this will work, maybe it's not. I know some of you guys in the comment section, or in the comment section are gonna tell me how dumb this is, but you know what? I'm out here doing it, son. Trying to get it done. Let's go like 8 times, there we go. So then I'm gonna cut that off and just leave this tag here. Okay. All right, so now I want that trap out here. So I'm gonna come out here. I don't know, let's put it like right here. So I'm gonna cut this off right there. All right. And I'm gonna run it through. Now look, on the bottom here, there's a little hole. What I've been doing is taking this wire and going through that hole and just doing like that. Same thing, fold it over, wire it a couple times. I'm sure there's some rule about bury this wire, make it invisible to the raccoons. Now, I got this rebar because I want to use it, dadgummit. So I'm gonna cut a stake off of it. And all the stake is for, oh gosh, all that stake is for is halfway up this line is another clasp right there. I'm just gonna stake it in the ground, just simply because I brought the rebar. Guys, I'm gonna use the rebar. Bruh. Comes right off, perfect. That was mint. Let me see if I can bend it over. There we go. Maybe now that'll, I don't know, maybe that'll do something. All right, gosh, I'm out of breath. I got this hoodie on, it's like 80 degrees. Okay, now, same thing. So this one's a little bit different. So Macy, come in here for a second. So this trigger, it sits in the groove. So the arm right here is gonna sit in that cut right there. So we're gonna close it up like that, and then we're gonna grab that trigger, boom, like that. So it sits on that arm, just like that. So we're gonna use that. Just gonna set it in the ground right here. Oh, perfect. All right. And then just because I know someone in the comments is gonna want me to, I'm gonna cover all this up with dirt and leaves, and this scooted up. We're gonna put some sticks on it. Brush it in, as they say. Boom, see, look at that. We're using chunk light in water. We don't use that in oil stuff. All right, so brand new trap. So I'm just gonna take a chunk of this meat here and I'm gonna toss it in there. The cool thing with this tuna is that you can take this oil, the water that's in it, put it all around the mouth right here. Make it smell nice and fishy. Just like that, boom. All right. There you go. All right, now sit back. We watch the camera. And we come back in the morning to see what we have. Hopefully we have every trap set up. So we'll see y'all in the morning. Well,
let's go get the raccoon.
we're back. We're back to check on the traps today.
And
Do you think there's anything there?
Yeah.
You do? All right, let's grab this. Grab this here boomstick. Got this ancient 22 that you're gonna use. There you go. Put them in my pocket. Put them in Papa's pocket. We also picked up a new, y'all might recognize this fella. Here. All right.
I was hitchhiking.
You ready? You know how to hold that thing?
Yeah, never.
All right, guys, we're gonna walk down to the traps here and see what we got. So let's go. How many do you think we have?
Probably one.
Probably one? What do you think, Papa? How many
I think we probably got one.
Let's see. Let's see what we got. We got one, Maddie.
I do.
We got, oh, he's double fisted up, son. This raccoon's over here double cheeked up, sitting, chilling.
Sitting like a polar bear.
Just like a polar bear. Okay, Maddie. So here's what we're gonna do.
Shoot him.
We're gonna shoot it. Where do you want to shoot it from? I think the politically correct way is we're going to dispatch him. So how about let's set up right here. That's probably close enough for you. He's here. Have y'all ever seen this? I'm gonna have to blur out some of this stuff over here, but check that out, guys. Double cuffed up. He said, hey, I'm here. I may as well go 2 traps deep if I'm already stuck in one. Right?
Yeah.
So here, gonna be the camera person.
I'll take you.
Yeah, here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unload him, and then we're gonna take him to the truck. Hey, are we gonna reset the traps, Maddie?
Yeah.
Wanna reset them?
Yeah.
I didn't bring any tuna fish.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that don't know, old Raj and Rail, the guy holding the camera, he is a very well-versed trapper. So,
A long time ago.
what's this? What's the stats on this coon? I can tell he's little,
He's
but let's be honest here. I don't know nothing about nothing here. What are we looking at?
medium.
He's a medium. What would he used to get back when you were young?
Oh, we'd probably get 12 bucks.
12? I think it's like 2 now.
12 to for if it's a double X, we go up to 20. But
Yeah. Well, there you
medium.
go. Medium. So we're gonna reset the traps. Probably end the video here because I don't know what YouTube does and doesn't allow, and me having him on the screen probably already put me in enough trouble. So got these traps set up. I'll have to look back. I don't know which one he stuck his hand into first. So if it was this front one, that means she was right, and it was tuna fish only that caught him. If it was the back one, it was the dual threat cabins and tuna fish. So the jury's still out. I was hoping to have more. Trapped than this, so we could really get a definitive answer, but we didn't. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Maddie, do you have anything to say, ma'am?
Look at something over here.
Look at something over there. I'm gonna go over there for a second. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, smash this video right here. And guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Don't stop the dangle, guys. Peace.